Hello guys, and welcome to another video on DJ Vlogs, and welcome back to the 117th episode of the Now Update. Today I've got quite a lot to talk about, so let's jump in with all the latest Now Cycle music news and updates. So first of all, I'll go through the upcoming albums that are due to be released. So of course we had Now Cycle 90s Dance Floor, and of course that was released on Friday and the album is out now. And if you would like to get yourself a copy of the album, you can do. I'll leave a link in the description down below if you'd like to go and get yourself a copy of the album. You can of course get yourself a copy from Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And you have got supermarkets and HMV stores, and of course with supermarkets you'll have to check to see if they do have a CD section, as some supermarkets no longer sell CDs. And I also did in fact review the album. If you would like to have a look at my review, you can do. There'll be a link in the description down below, or of course you can check that out on the Now Review playlist on this channel. So now I'll go through the upcoming albums that are due to be released. So we've got Now Yearbook 1979 Extra, and that's due to be released this Friday on the 21st of October. Then we have Now Cycle Christmas 2022 on CD, and that is due to be released on the 28th of October. Then we have Now Yearbook 1985 on standard CD, special edition CD and vinyl, and that's due to be released on the 4th of November. Then we have Now Cycle Number Ones, and that is due to be released on the 11th of November. And then we have Now That's What I Call Christmas 2022 on vinyl, and that is due to be released on the 11th of November. Then we have Now That's What I Call Rock 2022 on vinyl, and that is due to be released on the 11th of November. And then we have Now That's What I Call A Massive 80s Party, and that's also due to be released on the 11th of November. With all of these albums you can pre-order. I'll leave links in the description down below to these albums if you would like to go and pre-order yourself a copy. You can pre-order any of these albums from the usual places, so Amazon, HMV's website, and of course Now Music's online store. And when these albums are out, you'll be able to get them in supermarkets and HMV stores, as not all supermarkets do of course have a vinyl section. So of course, as we do have a lot of announcements that have recently been announced, a lot of albums due to be coming out over the next few weeks. We are of course waiting the very exciting announcement of Now Cycle Music 113. I expect that will probably be announced over the next few weeks. I expect this will probably be announced next week, but I'm not too sure. It could even be this week. We're not entirely too sure yet, so I'll definitely keep a lookout for that announcement. That should be coming very soon. So now let's have a look at all the Now Cycle Music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart. This is where I look at all the Now Cycle Music albums that feature in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I upload these episodes every Monday. So at number 3 we've got Now Cycle Music 112. That's unfortunately down one place this week. I've been expecting this album to start dropping down over the last few weeks, and it has actually stayed at number 2 for a while now. Of course it went up to number 1 a little while ago, it dropped down to number 2, and it stayed there for quite a while, and this week of course it's dropped down one place to number 3, but that is still doing so well to of course after this amount of time still be doing in the top 5. We can just hope it doesn't fall down many places next week. At 17 we've got Now Yearbook 1979. At 19 we've got Now That's What I Call Timeless the Songs. At 27 we've got Now That's What I Call 12-inch 70s. At 28 we've got Now Power Ballads Total Eclipse of the Heart. At 34 we've got Now That's What I Call Music 111. And at 47 we've got Now That's What I Call Disney 2021. So those are all the Now That's What I Call Music albums in the official top 50 compilation album chart, which is updated every Friday, and I release episodes every Monday. So this week we do of course have 7 Now albums in the top 50, and we did have 10 last week, so we have unfortunately lost 3 albums this week. I'm not entirely too sure why we've lost that amount of albums. Normally we only occasionally lose 1 or 2 albums, but to have 3 albums go out all at once, quite strange. I was definitely not expecting that. The albums this week again unfortunately aren't doing very well. They were doing not too bad last week, but this week they aren't doing very well. The statistics for Now albums in the top 50 this week are: we have 5 albums going down, we have 1 album going up, and we have 1 no mover. So unfortunately we do have the majority of the albums in the top 50 this week moving down. We can hope that more of these start moving up over the next few weeks. As I say, we've got a lot of albums due to release over the next few weeks, so of course they'll go out and boost the amount of albums in the chart, but we can hope that more of these start moving up over the next few weeks. So that is it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, please make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. We most appreciate it if you do. Also make sure you subscribe and enable notifications to be notified every time I release a new video, and make sure you follow my Instagram, my Twitter and my Snapchat. That'll be just aside right there, and links on my social medias will be in the description down below. Make sure you follow up on all of them. And guys, I'll see you soon for another YouTube video.